No grip.
Don't do it.
Hi. So, with this campaign, I'm trying to kind of show all that I'm trying to tell, although there will be a little bit of text with it. Write some sticks there. Yeah, okay. So, Halfords wants to be known for tires, and as everyone else is, I'm going to focus that tires are the number one cause of accidents on the road. And so I came with the tagline, prevent hazards, trust Halfords. With Halfords. So to start with, I guess one come up I think with like a variety of ads. So it's kind of like prevent hazards like trust Halfords, but some of them, for the most part, it's kind of like this person got their tyres checked with Halfords, this person didn't. We have an immediate comparison. It's very easy to read. It's very quick as well. And some of these ads will be shown in a place where you could be driving past it, and if you're in a car, you need to be able to read it or understand it very quickly. So, various campaigns. One, print media. On newspapers or something easy to see, you have your campaign, and you have like a little bit of text, you have a bit of stuff that we've written, and then we have a photograph of a car that's crashing, and a photograph of our orange Halfords car in the Halfords orange that didn't. And the ad on the side that the car is coming out of and crashing into the words out of says, he got his tyres checked at Halfords, he didn't. We've got a bit of blurb here that explains in more depth about worn tyres, the risks, etc. Then prevent hazards, plus Halfords. We're going to go for digital ads or ads in situ. So say we do roadside ads, whether they're digital or not. The idea that I came up with is that they would continue from the road. So in the same way as the print ad, where you have like a photo of a car that's quite realistic and immediate, this would also be very realistic and immediate. So if you're in your car or on the side of the road, from a certain perspective, it looks like that is what you're seeing in front of you. And with the orange bubbles, you say, I've got a tyre check at Halfords, didn't. And this guy's fine, he could stop. This guy couldn't brake, he's had an accident of some description. Here's a secondary example of that. So you found it in slower areas and in different situations. So here is somebody trying to get across a level crossing, somebody tried to stop, this person could, this person couldn't. And then you have obviously like links to website, QR code, etc. More ideas. So experiential or stunt. In person, in car parks, I'm thinking service stations, I'm thinking kind of by like Cheshire ropes or like shopping centres that you can only drive to, that you can only like go to if you're driving a lot. And in the car park, we have our orange car, got his tyres checked at Halfords, this guy didn't. And on the cars themselves, we read in like decals, like literally like vinyls all across it, what the words are. And then on the side of the car, like that didn't, you might have like the facts, the statistics, the website, etc. You can go and check it out. You might have this inside car parks as well. And I kind of thought as well about having it, if you can, putting it inside shopping centres. You know how you kind of have the car in the middle where it looks like you're going to win it or something. If we are allowed to do that, we have one car further back, where it's like, this guy was able to brake, this is the orange car, this is the Halfords car. If the guy further forward, he was not able to brake, he's crashed, he's scratched, it's obvious, whatever. That's just another example of that. Things I want to expand on there. So, when they're in public, we're kind of drawing on the natural nosiness of drivers. When people see like a crashed car or scratched car, I don't know if you like, my dad got on the road and just look at it in great depth. You know? We're drawing on their natural nosiness. People go over, have a look, and then they might see that. If it's in the middle of a shopping centre, like if it's inside and we can get that inside, then you might have events. So you might have Halfords mobile checkers to hand, where they will be nearby. They could hand up like multi-tools or like other little DIY tools with the Halfords branding on, they have the website on, they have the link on, And then also, if you want to, you could go get your tyres checked in the car park. You can walk there with you. And if you can't get the car inside, I had an idea about putting like arrows on the floor. So you'd have the orange one that would show how far your stopping distance would be if your brakes worked, if your tyres worked, and one that would show the length if they didn't, which is a lot longer. And just when you're walking around a shopping centre or something, you can see the length of that in front of you. I'm trying to think if I thought anything else. Oh yeah, so pushing the boat out as well. I don't know if we could do it. This is just an idea. I don't think we probably could. But see, you know when you're on the motorway and there's roadworks going on and the traffic is already at a standstill and there's a bit of the road that's already closed. Could we put the broken down car and the hotel into it? What if you did? You know, people are nosy, they're naturally nosy, whatever, it's in reflective light, they go past, roadworks are already happening, but also there's a car that's backed up, there's a car that's not. Get your tyres checked at Halfords. Just go double check to see if I've forgotten anything. I don't think I have. That's my idea.
I think that's what is commonly known as a product demonstration. Thinking it in its simplest form, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? It's this car hasn't and this car has. And I think what you've done with the media is really nice. With that, you know, the coming out of the paper, you know, the ad out of the paper is quite nice. The new digital version of that, I suppose, is the more modern version of that, isn't it? Where you've got the kind of road in the ad as well.
Yeah.
And then that's happening. So I think that's kind of really interesting. And then what you were talking about, showing those distances and stopping distances when you're in a place where you can actually physically walk over them and see what those distances. Again, that's a really good way of giving a pretty dry fact ordinarily, isn't it? But actually showing it out is really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, completely. I agree. I think like that. It's like a single, clear, simple idea, isn't it? That in its simplicity allows it to then transfer into all of those channels, which I think is really good. You know, where you could do any or all of that, or whichever mix that is relevant of it, of the, you know, the car stuff coming out, you know, the car coming out of the ad in the print, the in situ poster where you're almost seeing the car something real well.
I like to think they work in tandem with each other, even though they're quite
Oh
different.
no, exactly, yeah. And I think you should, like a good idea should be able to do that. It shouldn't just be like, here's the poster with the photo on it or whatever, and then every single execution looks exactly like that. The idea should be able to change to the environment it's in, which I think is what you've done, which I think is a really great thing about it.
I wonder what you do in social. I think.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be a lot of bit. I mean, with that sort of idea, you probably have to play off, because you're playing off cars as you see them normally, and then cars as you're not. So like, how are you seeing cars in social, which is probably within like, you know, test drive clips or influencer clips, and so you could probably play with a lot of stuff like that. And also, you know, that classic thing of the ads, not the ad about the ads, the ad, which is, you know, if you've got a crushed car in a car park, then the little film about that, other people talking about it, becomes your social. So I think there's that end of it as well.
Yeah. So
And the arrows on the floor thing was good, because that's one of the ideas we had and we're trying to get done. Which happened. Yeah, our version of it was like, it was AR, so you would hold your phone up with accident black spots, you know, where there'd actually been accidents, and it would show you the different stopping distances, like by putting a car on the road. But yeah, same sort of thing. That got too complicated, so then we did just talk about getting lines on the road.
cool.